Hey guys, it's the Faceless Beanie and welcome to my quick guide for Operation Plague Star. Let's get into it. First up, the main item you'll need is the Infested Catalyst, which you can get from your clan's dojo's biolab. Build it, equip it in your gear. There's another item, the Eidolon Phylaxis, which you can get from Nakak, but you'll need to have played some Plague Star already to accumulate standing to get this. If you have some already, build it, equip it in your gear. I'll explain more on these items in a bit. Head to Cetus, talk to Konzu. Initiate the Plague Star bounty, a 4-stage bounty. Stage 1 involves finding a toxin canister in a cave. Stage 2 involves taking that canister to an armored vault and defending it for the 3 minutes. This is an important stage. Here you'll mix your Infested Catalysts and Eidolon Phylaxis into the canister. Infested Catalysts will affect how many Hemocytes spawn in the final stage. You can add up to 4 for 4 Hemocytes. Eidolon Phylaxis will raise the level of infested enemies, including the Hemocytes, in the final stage. Each Catalyst and Phylaxis adds 250 standing on top of the base 1000 standing of the bounty. So if you're just farming standing, you may want to just throw in Eidolon Phylaxis without Infested Catalysts to not have to fight the Hemocytes. Moving on to Stage 3, which involves escorting a drone to the big boil in the middle of the plains, which will activate the final stage. In the final stage, you'll battle a bunch of infested enemies till the infested purge counter on the left hits a certain percentage. Hemocytes spawn at fixed periods, so if you've added 4 catalysts, a Hemocyte will spawn at 25%, 50%, 75% and 100%. If it's just 1 catalyst, then 1 Hemocyte will spawn at 100% and so on. Once you hit the percentage required, a Hemocyte steps out of the boil. The Hemocyte has a bunch of armor which can be stripped with Warframe abilities like Nyx's Psychic Bolts, Banshee's Sonic Boom with its augment, Frost's Avalanche and Trinity's Abating Link, and many more. Hemocytes have damage caps, so powerful one-hit weapons won't work well on them. Instead, use a high crit rate, high fire rate weapon like the Piranha Prime, a Rattlegut secondary kit gun, the Krakata, the Soma, and so on. A ranged melee like the Sarpa or the Wastilok Gunblade can also work really well if you mod them with Shattering Impact, which will help strip the Hemocyte's armor. Mod your weapons for corrosive damage or radiation damage in that order. In terms of Warframes, you can really bring anything you want, but some options to consider are Loki for the switch teleport to speed up the drone stage of the bounty, Rhino for the damage buff and his stomp which slows down the Hemocytes, or a Speed Nova to speed up the Hemocyte stepping out of the boil. Do note that with Nova, you need to find an alternative way to slow down the Hemocyte once it's out of the boil. You can do this with the Amesha Arcwing and its Warding Grace ability. Nova can also hasten the drone with her portal augment. Killing a Hemocyte could grant you a Hunter mod, and completing stage 4 of the bounty will grant you operational supply standing which you can spend with Nakak. Right, so for the last part, what to spend your standing on. The Ghoul Saw is a super cool looking melee weapon that's event limited, so spend your initial points on it. Then grab one of each Plague Zor parts as they're still decent melees to build. Try to get 10 of each Exodia Arcane enhancement, but prioritize Contagion. And then all of your remaining standing throughout the event should go towards fully built Forma. These aren't blueprints. You can safely ignore the other rewards. Alright, that's about it. Hope you enjoy Operation Plague Star and I hope this helped you out. This is the Faceless Beanie signing out.